Cosplayers and famous faces and voices are out in full force this weekend at the Cox Business Center. The Oklahoma Comic Con kicked off this morning, and one of the featured guests, Tom Kenny, who's the voice of Spongebob Squarepants, talked to FOX23 morning anchor Ron Terrell. They spoke just before the event opened to the public. It's a FOX23 exclusive.
What does SpongeBob think of being in Tulsa?
Oh man, SpongeBob loves being in Tulsa. Now, the first thing I did after, being hours and hours, like not getting in till the following morning, I went right to Cain's. It's hallowed ground for me. I'm a Western swing nut. I'm a Bob Wills fanatic, and that was hallowed ground. So I had to kiss the sidewalk in front of Cain's ballroom and look at all the stars of Bob Wills and his guys, Eldon Shamblin and Luke Wills, all those guys, Tommy Duncan, and that's a great contribution that Tulsa has made to the world.
I first became familiar with you on Mr. Show.
Wow.
Which is one of my favorite shows of all time. You did the comedy shows in the 90s, and that kind of springboarded you into the voice work with SpongeBob. And how did that all come about?
Yeah, it's been a weird ride. Like, I feel it's still a work in progress. I started out as a stand-up, then and a sketch comedian, then Mr. Show with Bob and David. Bob was Bob Odenkirk, David was David Cross, and my wife was on that show too, Jill Talley. So all this wacky connective tissue. She's Karen, the computer that's married to Plankton on SpongeBob, the character, but in real life she's married to me. But so it's all this craziness. And then right around in the 90s, I started auditioning for voiceovers and getting them, and I just fell in love with it. I was like, now why would people want to see this on camera? So I was like, the more I can stay off camera and be heard and not seen, probably the better for everybody.
25 years of SpongeBob. Could you have ever imagined?
No, I mean, it was just we knew it was a great show, a great little 7-minute short, I should say. And then when that got picked up for a series, for a season, we were like, yes. And then another season, another season, another season. And now it's 25 years. We've never been out of production. Currently the #1 movie on Netflix right now, streaming, sorry, Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher, pow. And, so, it's just this ride that keeps on going. SpongeBob's brought me to the Super Bowl as a commentator, just all these crazy places. And it's just a great adventure. The cast are wonderful people. The crew that make the show are wonderful people. And, and I'm able to do other stuff that's not SpongeBob, so it's not, creatively for me, it's just not all SpongeBob all the time. So my relationship with him, with SpongeBob, is super happy and functional. We share a brain. We love each other.
Oklahoma Comic Con continues at the Cox Business Center through tomorrow. For more information on how to purchase photo ops and autographs, visit oklahomacomiccon.com.